Martial arts, invented in 3400 BC in Egypt by a man who was tired of being unable to participate in his town's annual art festival. There were dancers, singers, and musicians, but this man had no such artistic talent. All he was good at was kicking the shit out of people. So we spoke to the committee who ran the festival and requested that knocking people unconscious be considered an art form, and the head of the committee said for the last time, Marshall, no, there's nothing artistic about brutally beating another human being. After knocking out 2 of the committee members, the others relented and allowed combat to be considered an art form. As with any art form, there's a constant debate about which style or genre is the best. So today we're going to go through some different martial arts styles and see if we can determine which is the best form of artistic expression, looking at their benefits and drawbacks. Starting off with the style that everyone thinks of when they hear the words martial arts. Karate. That one thing you learned for 6 months as a kid until you realize you hate it and you have no talent for it. But fighting is like riding a bike. It's fun at first, but then you run out of adrenaline and it becomes a marathon through hell. Benefits. You probably already know a little bit about it. Drawbacks, there are thousands of 12-year-olds who know way more about it, and they would easily kick your ass. Kung Fu. This is a combat art that does not exist. It was made up by Bruce Lee to help promote his movies. Benefits none, drawbacks not real. Boxing. This is a combat art that does not exist. It was made up by Sylvester Stallone to help promote his movies. Benefits none, drawbacks not real. Kickboxing. Similar to boxing with 2 main exceptions. More kicks, and it actually exists. This is the primary fighting style of choice of Israel Adesanya, and that guy's fucking sick, so you probably can't go wrong with this one. Benefits, you share a fighting style with Stylebender. Drawbacks, you're not Stylebender. Taekwondo and Capoeira. Kickboxing without the boxing. Originally invented by dancers in Korea and Brazil respectively as a way to defend themselves from people who watched Footloose and agreed with Reverend Moore that dancing should be illegal. They invented a bunch of crazy-ass kicking techniques like the spinning 720 triple backflip turning heel kick, or the helicopter cartwheel into a reverse axe kick. Each technique shares the same goal, and that is to plant your foot firmly into the opponent's temporal lobe. Benefits, it looks super fancy and you can impress all your friends. Drawbacks, you share a fighting style with either Hwoarang or Eddie, and I don't think you want that kind of company. Muay Thai. This combat art covers a wide range of offensive techniques which utilize your fists, feet, elbows, knees, shins, forearms, shoulders, the forehead, glutes, and the TH8 vertebrae, which is why Muay Thai is also known as the art of the 18 limbs. Benefits, a wide variety of striking and clinching techniques. Drawbacks, you have to rip off a piece of your mom's favorite dress and tie it into a pair of armbands. She's going to be real upset about that. Wrestling, Sambo, and Judo. Probably the oldest martial arts as they just involve grabbing onto someone and throwing them around. You can see this fighting style all across the natural world, between rats, snakes, even insects, and it's why there are sanctioned interspecies wrestling matches in Russia. Benefits. Most people know how to throw a punch, or at least they understand the concept, but most people don't really know how to actually wrestle effectively, so if you know, that gives you a huge advantage against most people. Drawbacks? Your fights are boring to watch, unless you're fighting a bear. Jiu-Jitsu. The Gracie family were tired of watching all these capoeira fighters flipping around, swinging their legs everywhere, and dominating everyone, so they invented a fighting style with a focus on dragging someone to the ground, then slowly and methodically breaking every joint in their body. Nowadays, jiu-jitsu is practiced by conspiracy theorists and dudes who enjoy choking out other dudes. Consensually, of course. Benefits. If you're fighting someone with no knowledge of how to fight on the ground, you will absolutely fuck up their life. Drawbacks, since you're not wearing socks while training or fighting in this style, you have to say no homo before every session. Gun kata, also known as gun fu or shoot boxing. Using a gun, that's it. Benefits, you have a gun. Drawbacks, none. Sumo. If you're an adult American man and you're watching this, there's approximately a 35% chance that you are obese. And if that's the case, you're well on your way to mastering this martial art style. All you need to do is carry around some chalk with you, and if anyone wants to fight, just quickly whip up a circle on the ground and boom, you're ready to go. Benefits, no need to watch your diet. Drawbacks, you can't see your penis, which is very risky for your safety and the safety of those around you. You want to know what that idiot is up to at all times. Aikido. You know when you're playing a video game and your little sibling or cousin wants to join in, so you give them a controller that isn't plugged in, and they just sit there and think that they're playing? That's someone trained in Aikido. Benefits, you can feel confident in yourself. Drawbacks, it's undeserved confidence. Jiu-Jitsu. Invented as a means of self-defense in Jewish communities in Europe during the Crusades. On the way to the Holy Land, the marching Catholics would ask everyone they met what religion they practiced, and if they answered anything other than Catholic, they would beat the fuck out of them and steal all their shit, just like Jesus would have done. In response to this, these Jewish communities developed their own fighting style, which was based around how to most efficiently and effectively murder somebody with your bare hands. Benefits, the ability to murder any living being within arm's reach, and maybe even a few beyond arm's reach. Only one real drawback here, and that's the fact that you have to convert to Judaism in order to learn this fighting style. Sounds like kind of a hassle, especially if you still have your foreskin intact. Now, this whole which martial art is the best debate is actually pretty easy to solve thanks to the concept of mixed martial arts. This tells us that the best martial art is actually a mixture of multiple styles, rather than just any single style. It's only natural, the best things in any domain are always mixed. Don't believe me? Who's the best rapper in the world? Right, Drake. Who's the best female musical artist in the world? Right, Jhené Aiko. Who's the best comedian in the world? Right, Eric Andre. Who's the best quarterback in the NFL? Right, Patrick Mahomes. And who's the best YouTuber? Okay, it's Bill Wirtz. But by subscriber count, I am in the top 150,000, so that's a number, right?
Your videos suck.
I know. Anyway, mixing makes fighting styles much more effective. Your question mark kick is more likely to actually hit if they also have to worry about the threat of an ankle pick or some shit. The threat of either going low or high with different techniques is known as level changing in combat arts. But if I were to take a guess at my audience demographic, I'm gonna say the term mix-up probably gets the point across a little better. It's why wrestlers learn how to throw an overhand right. It's why Taekwondo fighters learn how to heel hook someone. It's why Aikido fighters carry a gun, just in case they meet someone who actually wants to fight them. So don't just learn one fighting style. Learn all of them, and then pick and choose your favorite pieces from them to mash up into one effective conglomerate style. One major difference to note between fighting and other art forms is that with fighting, some of the most effective moves are considered bad form or illegal. For example, if you can't stay on key while singing, or if you just straight up can't play certain chords on a guitar, or if you can't draw backgrounds or facial features, that's bad form, and you're trash. There's no way around it, there's no exception to this, you're just awful. In combat arts though, if you head kick an opponent who's down on the ground, or you shoot them with a gun, that's considered bad form, and will probably get you disqualified. But practically speaking, it's a very good technique if you're trying to win a fight. So if you want to professionally compete in some kind of combat art, you need to stick by the rules. But if you just want to know how to effectively win in a fight without any form of rules, there are a few more techniques you need to add to your mixed bag of styles. Eye gouging, kidney punches, cock biting, titty twisters, wet willies, and sticking a finger in your opponent's urethra. These techniques, while highly illegal, will give you a clear and very unfair advantage. So what is the most effective martial art? Well, it's some sort of amalgamation of wrestling takedowns, Muay Thai clinch and striking, capoeira kicking and unpredictability, Jiu-Jitsu groundwork, Jiu-Jitsu death-inducing techniques, and mix it all up with some illegal groin assaults and shoot boxing. Hopefully, the multiple facial fractures, 4 decades of time, 13 concussions, 24 broken bones, and 2 failed marriages that make up the process of mastering these styles will be worth it in the end. Actually, maybe you should just stick to abstract painting as your artistic expression instead. And now I'd like to give a shout out to some of my patrons. Abstract, Atu, Andis, Ben, Boy Babadi Noi, Buddy from the Rock Me Son, Citrus L Thrust, Cole, Colin Fire Sr., Daniel, Doffy, Magnum, Harjab, Hank, Hooded Angel, Jack the Yak, Jeb Should Have Won, Juice Goose, Michael, Mohammed, Lil Gimp, Nathan J, Nathan K, Nick F, Peek Me On Lan, Potato Jesus, Rain, Rodrigo, Samuel, Scott, Informed, Sebas Bob, Snacku Woo, Thomas, Thugginator, Varentorix, Wheeze, William, and Zachary. And now a word from some of these patrons. Ferrero Shea, 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 Ferrero Shea. Today, I've become a useless man in a useless world of uselessness under the command of a useless commander. Jesus Christ. Steven Seagal is the world's best martial artist. ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. You miss 100% of the nuts you don't bust. Hashtag end No Nut November. Hey Misinformed, just thought I should let you know that you're already dead. Kung Fu? Nah nigga, I'm trying to get some Kung Pao chicken. Jesse did not in fact kiss 2 guys. That is fake news spread by the Jewish media. Y'all bitches better hop on the Discord after this airs or I'm gonna be real upset. I refuse to let this server die. Attention all 9-year-old gamers, PewDiePie is in great danger. He needs your help to wipe out T-Series from YouTube once and for all. We must not let T-Series hit 100 million subscribers before he does. Now to help him, all PewDiePie needs is for you to subscribe to his channel. Oh, and Misinformed is kinda cool too. Check out our channel, you freaks. Make sure to sub and join the Discord for a chance to win a worldwide N-word pass for a year. Rivers Cuomo and John Cena are the only real martial artists. All the rest are just fanboys. What's your favorite martial art? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Wait, I gotta yell that apparently. What's your favorite martial art? Leave your answers in the comment section below!